Press the right button, it might work. Hello everybody, welcome to the quiz again. I hope everybody's well. Let's go straight into Stu's Big Hard One.
My, but you got a big one.
And it is the Countdown Conundrum. I'm just about to reveal it. What do we think it is? It's not Countdown. And here we go. So, Reps lies. Could be anything. It could be anything. Who is in the chat today? Oh, my chat's not working. Oh dear. Oh dear. My chat's not working. Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. We will need to remedy that. Okay, on the fly here. Yep. Get this down. Where's my window gone? Oh, that's just mental. Where's my window gone? Oh well. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, we've got another Countdown Conundrum. There we go. Alright, what we need to do is new window. Shove it up there. Do that. There we go. That's fine. Oh no, I can't do that. Right, let's go and see if we can fix this chat. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh dear. May have to go without the chat today, folks. Where's my chat? Open. Well, I'm just gonna have to go and see if we can fit this. Let's see if we can get this chat going. Don't worry, it will not be long. Let's see, copy that. And oh, there we go. It's working all of a sudden. What was all that about? The chat is working. It's just been a little bit crazy. Anyway, right, so here we are. Hopefully that will give enough people to join the stream. They'll be thinking, what is going on there? But we'll just have a quick say hello to people in the stream. We've got Tracy, we've got Leslie, Jim's here, Vinny's here, Kelly's here, Mags is here, Sean's here, Michelle's here, Scotty's here, Team Tibbet's here. Yes, it was a different anagram. Unfortunately, I lost the window. It's just web-based, so we just have to go in with that anagram. And was that? I keep forgetting about the anagram sometimes. Dominic, welcome to the stream. Was it priceless before? Well, I'll give you that. What is it now? That's what I want to know. How is the music? I know there's no music playing right now because it's going in between tracks. I'm just making sure that it's on. Just let me know if it's too soft, too loud, too whatever. Usually have it down here anyway. Right, let's go through what we're having on today's quiz. Welcome everybody. I'm glad you all could make it. There's a healthy 27 is already in there. We started, well, we've got the usual Stu's Big Hard One on there. Harrowing is already up there from Team Tibbets. We've got general knowledge, and then we've got our specialist round. Well, not Stu's specialist round, that's a different round. But the round that we've got littered all the way through the quiz is Can You Speak American? Well, we'll find out later on. Then we've got Stu's specialist subject, which is true or false, which is great. Because that was very popular last time, so I thought we'll just do true and false again. Then we're going to have our break with some more Can You Speak American? Then we're going to have change it from last week. We're going to go back onto general knowledge, then more American, then Stu's specialist subject, then finish off with Can You Speak American, and then we'll reveal the answers for the American, and that's pretty much your quiz, folks. So what's that out of? It's 25 American ones, so what's that? Sort of 65. Again, I would recommend 1 to 25 of a different bit of paper, and the rest 1 to 10. If you don't know the rules of the quiz, maybe you're new, I don't know, maybe you're lurking in the background. If you are lurking in the background, you don't want to say hi, just put lurking. Then we know you're there. Just put lurking, and that's all you have to do, or not. But if you can hit that like button, I really will appreciate it. That big thumbs up button somewhere on, if you're watching YouTube or Facebook. I think everybody's watching on YouTube just now. I don't think I've got anybody on, certainly not commenting from Facebook. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm also broadcasting on Twitter as well. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll put you'll see in a second. You'll see my Twitter handle in a second. Don't you worry, I've got all that sorted out. So let's reveal the Count Stu's Big Hard One. It is harrowing. Well done. Whoever said that? Who's that? Team Tibbets, I think, said that. That's ideal. Well done. You've said that right. Don't worry, the chat will come up on the screen. The chat will come up on the screen. Fingers crossed it will. So there we go. So if you like the show, the channel will grow. So basically hit that like button. If there's 27 in the chat, let's see 27 likes. I really would appreciate it if you do. Hit that like button and the channel will grow. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Stuart.tech for the quiz. And you've also got me Twitter at Stu'sTech. There we go. I think I've talked quite a lot, given enough people enough time to come into the quiz. I'm kind of buzzing. Literally just started 5 minutes before I went online. I was downstairs and my daughter Abby was running around asking for things, and my son Adam, he's been round, his friends round, so it's been a busy afternoon. Plus I've been working as well. Thank you for the like, Dominic. I really do appreciate it. That is very, very appreciated. Thanks, Chris, for the like. I presume you're putting that as a like. That's what I like to see. Okay, so I think this good 33. That's really good actually in the credit. I'm really chuffed that there's still an appetite for this quiz. We'll see if we ever commit a lockdown. Maybe this time next year we'll find out. Well, there's still an appetite for quizzing, but we will find out. Right. So as I said, what did we start off with? It's Can We Speak American? So let's find out. Let's get rid. First of all, let's see if I can get organised here. Let's get rid of this thing that's in the screen in front of me, and let's get the quiz on my screen in front of me here. And just so I know, I need to do that. Okay. Right. Now we're in the right frame of mind. Let's start off the quiz. Okay, so Can You Speak American? It's very, very straightforward, this actually. It's just American words. What you will see is British words on the screen, and all I want is the American equivalent. It's very, very simple. Don't overthink it. Just think through American films and everything else. I don't have to tell you how to speak American, but and just whatever you say. What we say here, they wouldn't say that in the States. They'd use a different word, and it's just one word or one phrase that I'm looking for. And we'll go over it all in the end as well, so don't worry, you'll get a second chance if you haven't got into the swing of things to start off with. So let's go straight into this. Let's make sure I've got this right. So I'm not muted, that's fine, that's great. Okay, so that is your first 5 for Can You Speak American? So it is, Americans don't say Q. They say something else, They don't have postcodes in. Whoa! I've put the wrong one. Where's my PDF? It doesn't matter anyway. I can just I'll keep it on there. Where's my PDF? Sorry, I'm talking to myself here. Have I not added it on? Doesn't matter anyway. We've got it here anyway. So that is your first 5. We can jump to Q there. Jump to Q. See what I did there? We jumped to Q. So the first one is Q. Second is postcode. What is American for postcode? Then spanner. They don't say spanner in the States. What do they say? Then there's rubbish skip. And then there is braces. Now think of the braces not in your teeth. but the braces that hold up your trousers. That is your first 5 Can We Speak American. It probably will think, you probably might struggle to start off with, but once you get to the end of it, you'll probably go back and get these, I think anyway. So I'm just having my tea there. So don't worry, we will go over these again in the intermission. Intermission? Is that right? Is that a word? Intermission? The break? Is that right? So there we go. Alright, so there's an intermission. It is. It's I've got it written down here. We've got an intermission after Stu Specialist Subject. Right, so let's crack on with the first round of general knowledge. In fact, before I do that, I'm going to make sure it's on the screen because this is what happens when you're not totally and utterly organised. And I didn't even get a hard copy either, so I'm just relying on everything that's on screen. So the first 10 questions of general knowledge coming up. I think I've delayed that long enough. So let's go cracking into the first round proper, I guess. Okay, so question 1. Good luck, everybody. What is the nationality of the singer Björk? So what is the nationality of the singer Björk? Whatever happened to Björk? I haven't seen her in a long time. And question 2. Tiger Bay, the birthplace of Shirley Bassey, was found in which British city? I don't understand that question. I'm reading it here. Tiger Bay is the birthplace of Shirley Bassey, was found in which British city? Tiger Bay, the birthplace of Shirley Bassey, was found in which British city? Is in which British city? I don't make the questions up. So if there's any typos, it's not my fault. But I am dumb enough just to read the answers. It's read the questions blindly, I should say. I am known to read the answers out as well, don't get me wrong. Okay, question 3. Who played the Joker in the 2019 movie of the same name? So, who played the Joker in the 2019 movie of the same name? I'm on the tea tonight. Really tired of it. A week of getting up very, very early. Up at half 4 was it this morning? 4:30 this morning. So, if you have a drink, you just go crack out. Okay, question 4. In the game of basketball, what is the one-word term for carrying the ball without bouncing it? So in the game of basketball, what is the one-word term for carrying the ball without bouncing it? And it's a foul as well for that. But it's known as something. The referee will blow his whistle and go, the answer. Okay, question 5. Who wrote the plays The Cherry Orchard and Uncle Vanya? Who wrote the plays The Cherry Orchard and Uncle Vanya? Drinking tea is the worst thing. Doesn't keep you hydrated. It kind of dries out your mouth a little bit. But I'm going to persevere. Can you tell I'm talking? In question 6, which English king signed the Magna Carta? So, which English king signed the Magna Carta? Still game. We should have a still game round. I've always wanted to do that actually, but I wouldn't want to alienate any of my audience that was anywhere south of the border. It's very much a Scottish thing, isn't it? But it would be nice. And question 7. Which element is always found in an organic chemical? Wow. We've started now, haven't we? We've started now. Which element is always found in an organic chemical? Oh, I've got a squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. No disguising that noise. I believe Still Game was on last night, broadcasting. BBC One, I think. I was getting told about it at work. It was the episode where oh jeez, he gets stuck in the bath. Jack, was it Jack that gets stuck in the bath? And Isaac had to help him. Sorry, it's funny. I'm thinking out loud. Okay, question 8. What is the main ingredient of sauerkraut? What is the main ingredient of sauerkraut? I love Isa. Isa's brilliant. He's amazing. It's funny. Winston. Oh, they're all good actually. Okay, question 9. Which is the largest city in the USA by population? So, which is the largest populated city in the USA? Which is the largest city in the USA by population? I thought I dribbled. And question 10, sorry. On which London street was Sweeney Todd, the demon barber, said to have his shop? So on which London street was Sweeney Todd, the demon barber, said to have his shop? There you go, that is your general knowledge. General knowledge. First round. Okay, I'm just going to sort something out here just in a little second. Alright, I'm just going to throw this on here. Alright, that's us now. Okay, right, let's go on to Can We Speak in American? That's right, isn't it? Yeah, just making sure I'm getting the right one. So here we go. Here is the second lot of 5. So what is an American word for jam? And what is an American word for jelly? What do they call an aubergine? And water tap that you would turn on the water. And what do they call the boot of a car? That is your 10 American... Oh yes, forgot the answers for round 1. You're absolutely right, by the way. Thank you for that. Don't worry, we'll get the answers there. Anyway, that's your first... we'll go back onto that. But if you want, I'll tell you what, I'll give you the answers after that. Kind of jumped the gun there. Thanks for letting me know, Tracy. This is why you have people that help you out in these things. An admin. But anyway, you can just, what we'll do is we'll just go through this round. So write down your answers for 6 to 10 and then we'll go over the answers for round 1 after that. See what happens when I don't have a drink. Jam, jelly, aubergine, water tap in the boot of a car. Right, okay, let's go over the answers for the first general knowledge round. Okay, so question 1, what was the nationality of singer Björk? She's Icelandic, so she comes from Iceland. Tiger Bay is the birthplace, but it is found in the city of Cardiff. So Cardiff is the answer to question 2. Joaquin Phoenix played the Joker in the 2019 movie, or Joaquin Phoenix, how you want to pronounce it. So Joaquin Phoenix for question 3. Travelling is the one-word term for carrying the ball without bouncing it. They'll go, no, that's time out. Travelling. And question 5, Anton Chekhov, of course it is. Anton Chekhov wrote the plays The Cherry Orchard and Uncle Vanya. Well done if you got that correct. You're a lot more seasoned than me. Is that the right word? Anyway. Question 6 was, which English king signed the Magna Carta? It was King John. So King John signed the Magna Carta. And the element that is always found in an organic chemical is carbon. So carbon is question 7. And the main ingredient of sauerkraut is cabbage. I thought sauerkraut was a vegetable myself, so I know. No, but the main ingredient of sauerkraut is cabbage. Oh, I made a fool of myself if I was on one of these quiz shows. The largest city in the USA by population is New York. New York. Don't know why I said it in a silly voice here. Just embarrassing myself now. And question 10. The London street where Sweeney Todd had his shop is Fleet Street. So there you go. That is your answers for round 1. We got there eventually. Yeah, I'm reading. Yeah, sauerkraut. I honestly thought sauerkraut was like some sort of German vegetable or something. Yeah. Chris Mosley Sarah got 6. Jim got 8. Jim and Elsa got 8. Vinny got 8. Team Tibbets got 10 out of 10. Congratulations, by the way. Well, 10 out of 10. What? You even got things like Anton Chekhov. Wow. Very impressive. Very impressive. Tracy got 5 out of 10 on her own. That's pretty good. Kelly got 8. Dominic got 8. Well done. Margaret and Davey got 5. Sean Burke, 6 points. Good 6. Michelle got 8. Leslie got 5. And Mark and Amanda got 8. Well done. 10 out of 10 is amazing score, got to be honest. You can't get any better, can you? It's not like you can get 11, you know. Let's see. Michelle got 8. Leslie got 5. Mark, no, we got that. My mum got 4. Scotty, how you doing, Scotty? Well done. Thank you for joining. Got 5. Paul got 6, and Mr. Walter Fielding got 5 bonus points. If you could tell where the name Walter Fielding has been heard before. A film of the 1980s. There's a clue. And well, that is just lucky, isn't it? No, I just realised that's not going to go in the prod. I've put that underneath. Why is that not showing up? Why is it not showing up to me? Where is it? Sorry, I'm lit. It's up there. Oh, it's behind the. Oh well, you're not going to see it. Team Tibbets studied GCSE drama at school, and it was the Cherry Orchard. Well done, excellent. Right, so what are we doing now? We've already spoken American. Let's get that right. Oh, jeez. We've already spoken American. Let's go for Stu's specialised subject.
Oh, flap me sideways. I've never heard it called that before.
Right, it is true or false. You think I would have used that time to actually get it on the screen. Things just isn't working at all, is it? It is round two. We're into round two. Tracy, what have we done wrong now? We're in round two. We've done Can You Speak American? It's now Stu's specialist subject, which is true or false, which is round two. I'm getting told off here. Right, okay, true or false. That's all you have to do, true or false. Can you sneeze in your sleep? Question 1. Can you sneeze in your sleep? Is that true or false? So can you sneeze in your sleep? Question 1. Question 2. Goldfish only have a memory of 3 seconds. I think we've definitely covered that before previous, so that might be a pass. But there we go. Goldfish only have a memory of 3 seconds. Is that true or false? No, I don't need any graphic design at all, Jordan. But thanks for commenting. Appreciate it. Okay, question 3. Humans are the only animals that bury their dead. Humans are the only animals that bury their dead. Is that true or false? Question 4. Darth Vader, or Dark Vader as my son calls him. Darth Vader famously said the line, "Look, I am your father," in The Empire Strikes Back. Is that true or false? Darth Vader famously says the line, "Look, I am your father," in The Empire Strikes Back. Is that true or false? No pressure, Tracy. Question 5. The mathematical name for the shape of a Pringle is a hyperbolic paraboloid. The mathematical name for the shape of a Pringle is hyperbolic paraboloid. I'm assuming that's the snack. A Pringle. There's nothing else called a Pringle, is there, apart from like middle-aged men's jumpers. I used to have one Pringle. Pringle's very big in the 80s. Whatever happened to Pringle? They're still going strong. Very big in the 80s, weren't they? Right, where the term Pringle Brigade came from, wasn't it? Right, let's see. Question 6. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France. So the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France. Is that true or false? And question 7. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. Is the Great Wall of China visible from space? Is that true or false? And question 8. Japan and Russia did not sign a peace treaty after World War II, so are technically still at war. Is that true or false? Japan and Russia did not sign a peace treaty after World War II, so are technically still at war. Right. Okay, question 9. Meghan Markle's first name is Rachel. Meghan Markle's first name is Rachel. Who's Meghan Markle again? She's very... I think she's that shy woman, isn't she? Yeah, Meghan Markle's first name is Rachel. She's the one that tries to keep a low profile, something like that. Pretty sure that's who it is. But is her name, first name, Rachel? Another hard word to pronounce here. Question 10. Donald Duck's middle name is Fauntleroy. Donald Duck's middle name is Fauntleroy. Is that true or false? Are you needing your windows washed, Michelle? Our window cleaner always comes at the worst time. It's like literally, well, two reasons. It's literally like 3 days before I get paid, and the other reason is that we've never ever get any cash in the house, and it's always like I always forget, and we're always like, oh. Sometimes, quite a lot of the time actually, the kids' piggy banks get raided just to pay the window cleaner because we've got no cash. We do give it back. There's a true story. Can't be the only one, can I? Surely not. I think that's the only reason I ever use cash now, is to pay the window cleaner. Right, okay, let's go on with the answers here then. Can you sleep? Can you sleep in your sneeze? Can you sneeze in your sleep? That is false. You cannot sneeze in your sleep. You'd wake yourself up, wouldn't you? Right, so goldfish only have a memory of 3 seconds. We've covered this before. That is false. Scientists have found their memories can actually last for months. Yep, we definitely have covered that before. Humans are the only animals that bury their dead. Is false. So it doesn't. I've got no more information from that. That's one for your smart speaker. I won't say it out loud, or I could just do it just to annoy you all, but I won't do that. I'm not that bad. Okay. Darth Vader famously said the line, "Look, I am your father," in The Empire Strikes Back. It is, of course, false. And Tracy, if you got that wrong, you are sleeping on the couch. As if. No, the line is actually, "No, I am your father." It's one of those popular myths, but he never actually said Luke. He said, "No, I am your father, Luke. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No, I am your father." I've seen it once or twice. Okay, number 5. The mathematical name for the shape of a Pringle is a hyperbolic something else. Is true. So it's true. Good guess if anybody got that right. Question 6. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France. Yes, that is absolutely 100% true. Question 7. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. Yes, it is. It's not a myth. It is actually true, according to the print in front of me, so it must be true. And question 8. Japan and Russia did not sign a peace treaty after World War II, so are technically still at war. Is that one of those things that's too mad to be true, or is it one of these things that's just going to be true? How did you go? How did you guess? Or did you know? Well, it is true. The two countries have signed a joint declaration, but not a peace treaty. Whatever the difference is, answers on a postcard, please. Question 9. Meghan Markle's first name is Rachel. Apparently true. It's true. Don't know? Don't care. And question 10. Donald Duck's middle name is Fauntleroy, and that is true. Far more important to know that than Meghan Markle's real first name. So how'd we go there? Oh, Tracy, you got it wrong. Jeez. Right, so how do we all get on there? I'm doing this right, am I? I'm starting to worry now, but the chat's just taking a wee while to come through. So Jordan's washing the windows. That's a shame. Poor Jordan. Let's see. Tim Tibbetts gets 6. Still been the lead actually with that score, I think. Who knows though? Margaret and Davey gets 7. Kelly gets 5. Leslie gets 6. Scotty get 2 thumbs up with 7. Walter get 10 out of 10. Some good guessing there, Walter. I like it. Paul get 8. Fiona Puller's get. She's got a 10. She got 10. Sean gets 7. Mark and Amanda get 7. Vinny gets 6. My mum's very, very pleased with her 8. And Dominic, I would be gutted at that as well. 6 out of 10, but obviously, I kind of know that line backwards. So, but there probably may have been a time where I got that wrong myself, but who knows? Right, I'm just waiting to see if there's any more to come through. And it will give me a chance to find out what we're doing. So I'm going to the break next. So what we'll do in the break is we will get another 5 American words, but we'll start off from the beginning. So we've got 1 to 15 for the American words. Emily, I was literally just, I was trying to waste time there because I knew you were going to put up your score of 9 out of 10, and it was well worth that wait. 9 out of 10 is brilliant. Which one did you trip up on? I wonder. And did you think either way? Who knows? Right, let's find. I don't know. Talking so much nonsense. I don't know. Right, okay, let's go straight into the intermission. Good luck. It'll be. What time of day is it? 39 o'clock. We'll make it 10 minutes. Go for 10 minutes, yeah? 5 to 10 minutes. Whatever. Here we go. Well, that's not good. Video not found. Everything is going wrong tonight, isn't it just? Let's see, but not to worry. Not to worry. Welcome back. Let's get the music down. Get it down, get it down, get it down. I'm almost paranoid that the music's too loud. Right, okay, we're going to go straight into general knowledge round 2. I know I heard that Mr. Fielding was complaining about not getting the proper respect. Well, you just got screwed. There we go. Question 11, or question 1 of round 2 of general knowledge. Let's go straight into it, okay? Hope everybody's ready. Then I will begin. The Clifton Suspension Bridge spans which river? So the Clifton Suspension Bridge spans which river? The Clifton Suspension Bridge spans which river? Oh, we've got another Friends question. Which character in Friends was played by David Schwimmer? First and last name, please. Which character in Friends was played by David Schwimmer? And question 3. A blacksmith works primarily with which metal? A blacksmith works primarily with which metal? I know it's a joke, Mr. Fielding. It's okay. I know it's a joke. Okay, question 4. What is the longest word in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Interesting. What is the longest word in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Hi Kay, you joined us from Twitter, haven't you? I'm glad you could make it. Could we not have the answers in the chat though, please? Just writing down a little bit of paper. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. What are we looking at here? Question 5. Which Home Secretary was credited with creating the Metropolitan Police Force in 1829? Which Home Secretary was credited with creating the Metropolitan Police Force in 1829? And question 6. What were the only 2 clubs that Sir Stanley Matthews played for during his professional career? And it was a long career. I think he retired when he was 50 odd or something. What were the only 2 clubs that Sir Stanley Matthews played for during his professional career? Looking for both clubs. I would struggle with one of them. And question 7. In Greek mythology, who was said to have the face that launched 1,000 ships? I'm stuck in my back there. In Greek mythology, who was said to have the face that launched 1,000 ships? And question 8. What is the square root of a quarter? Maths. Jeez. What is the square root of a quarter? Oh, I wouldn't have a clue. Although, wait a minute. What is the square root of a quarter? And question 9. Here we go again. Another quiz and another question about Henry VIII. Who was the fifth wife of Who was the fifth wife of Henry VIII? Who was the fifth wife of Henry VIII? The fifth wife of Henry VIII. Who was the fifth wife of Henry VIII? And question 10. In which country was the furniture retailer IKEA founded? So in which country was the furniture retailer IKEA founded? And that is your general knowledge. No, I don't want to get that because we'll end up getting copyrighted for that. Don't know what happened there. Oh yeah, I got a copyright strike for that. We will see. We will see. Not that anything actually happens. I'm not monetized or anything, but if I was monetized, I would lose all the money through the ad revenue if that was picked up. That's how it works. You can play a bit of music and it could only be for a few seconds. If YouTube pick it up, you lose all your ad revenue for the video. It's crazy. Right, okay, let's go with the answers then. Right, so question 1. The Clifton Suspension Bridge spans the River Avon. So question 1, the answer is Avon. And the character in Friends that was played by David Schwimmer is of course Ross Geller. And a blacksmith works primarily with iron. A blacksmith works primarily with the metal iron. And the longest word in the NATO phonetic alphabet is, well done if you got this right, to be honest, because I'm racking my brains trying to work out which one was the longest one. It is November. So the phonetic word for N, November. And the Home Secretary that was credited with creating the Metropolitan Police Force in 1829 is Sir Robert Peel. Sir Robert Peel for question 5. Question 6. The only two clubs that Stanley Matthews played for during his professional career, which was very, very long, is Blackpool and Stoke City. So well done if you got that right. Stoke City. I would have got Blackpool, but I probably would have forgotten about Stoke City. And in Greek mythology, I've got the fifth and my fifth. My tongue's gone numb. In Greek mythology, who is said to have the face that launched 1,000 ships? It is Helen of Troy. So Helen of Troy is the face that launched 1,000 ships. Question 8. The square root of a quarter is a half. I was trying to work out which square root was again. So it must be times. Yeah. Honestly, couldn't remember all my mathematical terms. Not that I was ever good at maths. But yeah. So a half. Quarter times a quarter is a half. Is it? Yeah. It's half. No. I'm getting mixed up now. I'm thinking about two negatives make a positive. My head's bursting. Okay, the fifth wife of Henry VIII is Catherine Howard. The fifth wife of Henry VIII is Catherine Howard. If you want to do well in this quiz, I would definitely recommend memorising everything about Henry VIII's wives, who get killed, who didn't get killed. Definitely, and all the characters of Friends definitely will come in handy. Any sort of quiz these days. And question 10, the country that was furniture retail IKEA was founded was, of course, Sweden. Yeah, a half times a half is a quarter. Is it one of those two those things where negatives make a positive? It's too many. It's too many weeks of homeschooling, because I was doing all the homeschooling in my house. All the homeschooling, I did everything. I was just amazing, all the way through lockdown when the kids were off. Yeah, big pat in the back for me. I'm only kidding. It was my wife that did it all. Tracy's the star. Right, okay. What do you think of my hair, by the way, Tracy? My wife did my hair. She cut my hair. She's getting good at it as well, by the way. And my hair's not even looking that good today, if I do say so myself. But yeah, she's done a good job. Don't need to go to the barbers again, I don't think. Right. Let's see. Team Tibbetts only scored a quarter there. Sorry for that. Jim, can you get a point for football club? Kelly gets 7. Sean get 5. Team Tibbetts a runner. Wow, you're doing well this week, aren't you? Get 9. How many's in that house of yours tonight? Fiona Villers got 6. Paul got 4. Leslie got 4. 8 again from Michelle, and Tracy got 4. It was a brilliant job, Leslie. It was a brilliant job. And Emily got 4. Dominic got 5. You should see my son's hair, though. No, it's not too bad, but I don't know what it's like. I don't know if you ever see when a kid gets their hair like cut, they like go down like this. So it's hard to cut a kid's hair. It is, though. It really is. My mum got 4. 4 out of 10. Right, okay. Yeah, setting up a barber shop. You should set up a barber shop. You're absolutely right. Although not our garage, it's an absolute mess. It's an absolute mess. Right, let's find out. Can we or any of us speak American? Let's go and see and find out if this has actually worked. 6.5 for one of the clubs. Quite right. Quite right. Can't get, no. Half a point. Half a point. Come on. Gotta be fair. Gotta be fair. Right, let's get into this. Let's see. Right, we've already done 15. So here we are, 16 to 20. We've got pants. We've got petrol. We've got ground floor. We've got nappy. And we've got waistcoat. Some of them, I'd imagine, will be very straightforward for you. I think there'll be a couple in there. Possibly. Maybe one in particular. That might be quite tricky. I'm thinking number 20. I'm thinking 20 is quite... I think that's... Jim gets 7. Jim's given himself an extra mark. Quite right. You just do that. Doesn't matter anyway. I think Team Tibbetts has won it anyway, to be honest. I hear there's like 35 people in their house today. They've... Only joking. Don't take anything away. That's a very good score. I'm only joking. I jest. I'm only having fun. So yes, pants, petrol, ground floor, nappy or waistcoat. Got a dry throat. Don't know why. Right. Right, let's go straight into Stu's specialist subject.
Oh, flap me sideways. I've never heard it called that before.
Right, so it's true or false. Good luck, everybody. And let's get the questions and not the answers in front of me. That'll help. Question 1. True or false? Napoleon was below average height. Is that true or false? Napoleon was below average height. Napoleon Bonaparte was below average height. Is that true or false? Question 2. The first tea bags were made of silk. The first ever tea bags were made of silk. It's an amazing invention, a tea bag, isn't it? I mean, it really is. You know, it keeps everything in and it's disposable and, you know, it is. Great invention. Okay, question 3. A metre is further than a yard. Is that true or false? A metre is further than a yard. And question 4. President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. So President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. So was he called Kermit Roosevelt? I've lost the plot. Totally lost it. I've lost it here. Question 5. Stephen Hawking declined a knighthood from the Queen. So did Stephen Hawking decline a knighthood from the Queen? Is that true or false? And question 6. The can opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can. So, is that true or false? The can opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can. Is that true or false? And question 7. A woman has walked on the moon. True or false? A woman has walked on the moon. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm having an out-of-body experience here, reading some of these questions. Anyway, question 8. The water spins in the opposite direction in the sink when you go to the opposite hemisphere. So the water spins in the opposite direction in the sink when you go to the opposite hemisphere. I'm having a serious bit of deja vu here. Yeah, that I've looked at far too many questions in my time. But question 9. Alaska used to be part of Russia. Alaska used to be part of Russia. Is that true or false? I'm having... I know I've had some of these questions before. I know. But I'm trying to think when or if. Sorry about that anyway. Do we have these? Is that what it is? There's a lot of people that must copy each other's questions, I think. And they've got through Anyway, we just have to go with it. I can't change anything of it now. And question 10. New Zealand was the first country in the world to legalise votes for women. Is that true or false? Where did I have that? Yeah, I haven't. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, I'm glad, Sean. I'm glad that's new to you. That's great. But I definitely think there's a few crossovers. So bound to happen. I think everybody copies each other's quizzes online, I think. And that's where you get anything now these days. Oh jeez. Have I triggered you, Fiona? Have I triggered you, Fiona? I was only making fun. I was just making fun. It's my sense of humour. I'm sure they are. I know they are. They're very, very intelligent people. They are. I know that. I know, and I now look sarcastic, and I'm not meaning to be sarcastic. I'm digging a hole for myself. Let's move on. Okay. Let's go into the answers for true or false. Yeah, is that what it is? Is that what it is, Walter? The question's similar. We've probably got a typhoon. Now I'm thinking more about the Alaska question. Anyway. Right, okay, so the answers to question 1. I'm sure I've heard this one as well. Napoleon was below average height. Where have we got to? It's actually false. He was 5'7" and he was slightly above average for the height of his time. So he's 5'7". So basically, every movie in the world that's ever been made about Napoleon has lied to us. Basically, he was at 5'7". He was slightly above the average height of his time. So there we go. He was not short. I thought he was like 5'3" or something. Hollywood has lied to us again. Right. Okay. Question 2. The first tea bags were made of silk. That is true. Interesting. A metre is further than a yard. That is true. President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. That is also true. Stephen Hawking declined a knighthood from the Queen. That is also true. The can opener was not invented until 45 years after the can. That was true. There's a pattern coming here. A woman has walked in a womb. That is absolutely false. I told you that. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound bad, but I think I went over it before. Sorry. A woman has not walked in the moon. Should have done though, but has not yet. Question 8. The water spins in opposite direction. That is, as Walter's correctly said, is false. But The Simpsons did try to fool us, though. I did believe it because of The Simpsons, or I did look it up. Very, very true. And Alaska used to be part of Russia. That is true. The US purchased Alaska from Russia in 1867 for $7.2 million and has probably regretted it ever since, I would imagine. And question 10, New Zealand was, in fact, the first country in the world to legalise votes for women. So I'd imagine we're going to have quite high scores for that, whether or not you're very intelligent teachers or not. I just can't let things go. I'm terrible, aren't I? I was really, it's my sense of humour. I'm just joking. Margaret and David get 9. Well done. I imagine they make a pattern here. Fiona gets 7. Tracy gets 7. Tracy, if you've had all these questions before, how did you only get 7? Vinny gets 7. Jim also get 9. Kelly is disappointed with the 6. It's okay. My mum got 8 and Sean got 4. See, not everyone had the questions before. because some of them were tricky, and I think were deliberately done to fool you, or at least second guess. Right, where is Sean? There we go. And Scotty got 8 out of 10. He's happy with that. Emily got 8. Excellent. Tracy's trying to stick up for herself by saying she's not had all of them before. Of course you do. Right. That was a terrible round one. So I think we need to mix that up for next week. See, when you do it, you look at it and you think that's fine, and then you actually do it in person and you realise that it's not fine. I think I'll just move on. I think definitely we'll just move on. Right. That was a terrible Stu specialised subject, but I haven't moved on yet. I said I was going to move on, and I didn't move on. I'm going to move on now, though. Can we all speak American? Let's get into the theme round. I'm saying it because it was on here. It's the last round. Here we go. So we've got pavement, candy floss, spring onion, chips, and sweets. I can see everybody turning off right now. The host has lost it. So, American word for pavement, candy floss, spring onion, chips, and sweets. Is it true? Is it true water goes the opposite way? I think we should all phone up somebody in Australia and ask them. The thing is, I used to be friends with a chap that lives in Australia now. I could possibly contact him through Facebook and ask him to flush the toilet. Michelle's phone is gubbed officially, but she did get 9, and Walter got 9 as well. That's pretty good, really good. Right, so there we go. Right, what we'll do is we'll just we'll go back to the beginning. That is all. In case you're needing any refreshers, I'd imagine the first 15 are covered. So let's go on to 16 to 20. There is your 16 to 20. And then I will reveal the answers in a moment. Right, okay, let's go in with the answers now. And here we are. So, question 1 is a line. I should really have these in front of me here. Let's see, you can read them all. Here we go. Let's get them on. So, the first one is line, then we've got zip code, then a wrench is a spanner, then I'm looking for dumpster, suspenders they call braces in America, suspenders, jam is jelly, jelly is jello, an aubergine is an eggplant, the water tap is a faucet, the trunk is the boot of the car, fall is autumn, lift is an elevator, baby's dummy is a pacifier, estate car is a station wagon. They call trousers pants, and they call pants underwear, and it's gasoline for petrol. The ground floor is the first floor. A nappy is a diaper. Waistcoat is a vest. Good luck if you got that right, a vest. So what do they call a vest? Just undergarment? They call it a simmet, that's for sure. The pavement is a sidewalk. Cotton candy is candy floss. A scallion is a spring onion. French fries or chips, candies, sweets, and I forgot. I was trying to make them. I've actually got 26 to 30. I forgot all about that. So well done if you knew an estate agent was a realtor. Fortnite was 2 weeks. A drawing pin is a thumbtack. Crisps or chips, and the bonnet of a car is a hood. But even if you knew them, you don't get any more extra points because you just don't. Because I just gave you the answers, that's why. Alright, here we go. Okay, so let's just go straight out of 65. Straight out of 65, that's what we're asking for. So it's final scores time. And just before we get the final scores in, just to let you know, there won't be any quiz next week. Unfortunately, there's no quiz next week. Give us, judging by today's quiz, probably a good thing. But we will definitely do a quiz the week after, assuming that there is, that people want it, basically. An appetite for it, an audience for it. Trying to get the words out. Anyway, we'll go out the 23 out of 20. That's fine. We've got 23, 23, 22, and right. So the final scores are: we've score to beat so far from Margaret and Davey is 48. Tracy get all on their own 42. Fiona get 54. Excellent. Jim and Ailsa get 54. Team Tibbets get 57. Kelly get 50. Vinny get 50. Score to beat so far is 57. Kelly get 50. Vinny get 50. Leslie get 36. Mark and Amanda get 52. Dominic get 47. 47. Mum get 39. Emily get 49. What did I say the winning score was? 57. Team Tibbets with the winning score so far. I'm going to try and see, that's where my thingy is. I need to find that. It's alright, I'm just moving things around, spoiling the illusion just a little bit, but it won't go over that. There you go. So I think Team Tibbets, I think, are the winners, which is excellent. Trying to think what homeschooling must have been like in your household. It must have been pretty. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing from the kids' point of view. Can't exactly pull the wool over your eyes if your mum and dad are both teachers. You would still try though, wouldn't you? Every kid would. Right, there we go. So as in no quiz next week. Well done, Team Tibbets. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to do this. I was going to say, guys, I'm sorry, there's no quiz next week.
Oh no!
I know it's supposed to be a bit better than that. But there we go. So no quiz next week, but there will be a quiz the week after that. So you've got a week off. You can go out and do what you like. Sean will try to locate a quiz for you. That's fine. Just contact me on any of my socials. Ideal. Twitter would be ideal. Just get me on Twitter there. Thank you everybody for the virtual hugs. And just remember, if you can leave a like on the way out, if you like the show, the channel will grow. Give that a wee thumbs up. I think I've got 15 or 16 so far. If we can all get that thumbs up on the way out, it'd be great. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll see you all in 2 weeks' time. I'm on my holidays. No, I'm not really. I'm working. That's what happens. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I'll try and do better next time. Bye-bye, everyone. So much better when I'm drinking, I think. Anyway, see ya.